What's up, YouTube? I'm Jonathan Panda. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, if you're not new, welcome back. Today, I'm going to share a video about what Clay Travis stated about the WNBA. This message right here is going viral, and I'm pretty sure some of you all have heard about it, and I know some of you all have not. For those of you that have not, I'm going to play it for you all, so that way you guys can hear and understand why it's going viral. All right, here we go.
So earlier this week, a clip of me from back in February started to go viral. Somebody, give him credit, runs a basketball site, found me saying what is indisputably true, in my always humble opinion. A good boys high school state champion team would smoke, in my opinion, the WNBA champion. At this time, I didn't even know who the WNBA champion was. I probably wouldn't have known who the WNBA champion was anyway. But it was in February, and I was talking about how ESPN is doing everything it can to make it seem like people care about the WNBA, when the reality is, after 25 years, nobody cares about the WNBA. And I said, look, one of the reasons...
Clay Travis is insane for what he just said. He's wilding. I'm going to keep playing the video.
Because the women would get smoked by good high school boys. So that gets clipped. Starts to go viral.
Sheesh. Now, his points are valid. I'm going to be honest. And this is no hate towards women's sports. And this challenge that he basically placed upon the WNBA will be exciting to watch because, one, high school basketball boys are not little boys. These are grown men, military-aged men. If you're in high school, you're playing varsity basketball, you're probably in between the age range of 15 to 18. So in this age range, you're probably going through puberty, growing tall, growing muscles, and your athletic ability is peaking. So most high school basketball boys can dunk. They can jump. So if they were to play versus WNBA players, they would be dunking on these women. Now, there are women that can dunk, but I don't think there's as many women that play in the WNBA that can dunk compared to an average high school basketball team. Yeah. That's how athletically gifted boys are compared to girls, or men are compared to women. And this is not any hate towards women's sports at all. This is just this is reasonable. Like, if we're gonna sit here and argue and say, oh, men do not have an athletic advantage over women, that would be like something false. We got to be frank about this. Now, one thing that I will say is the ticket sales will be insane. So if this game were to happen, the ticket sales would be ridiculous. Everyone would want to watch. Celebrities, people would bet money on it. If this game were to happen, I would probably try to buy a ticket to go watch in person rather than watching it on TV or through a live stream. So I am excited if this happens, and whoever's in charge of the WNBA, take note, because this is an opportunity right here to set the point, to let everyone know that the WNBA is not just a joke. Because yeah, I can agree with Clay Travis and say boys are more athletic than women. Like, a high school basketball team is more athletic than a WNBA champion team. But at the same time, we don't know. We'll have to test this out. We'll have to actually watch a game. We'll have to see something go on, like actually have the two teams face each other in order to confirm if this is true or not. So I am excited to see what would happen if this game were to take place. Now, if I was in the WNBA, I would be practicing. I'd be practicing because I would want this to happen. And I hope that whoever owns the WNBA does not punk out of this and say, oh, I don't want to do it. I hope they say, okay, you want to talk? You want to bet your money? Let's take that deal. I hope that's their mindset, rather than saying, okay, nah, we're not going to take this deal, because I want to see this happen. Now, if you guys are curious to know who okay, so first off, the WNBA champions was the Las Vegas Aces. And if they were to play a high school basketball team, I'm gonna show you guys top 25 rankings of the best high school basketball teams in the nation. So this right here is the list. If you want to see this list, you can go on ESPN.com. That's where you can find this list. So these are the top 25 teams. I only have the top 15 up right here. So if they were to play the number one team, they'd have to play Link Academy. And they also got Montverde Academy, Duncanville. So these teams right here are ranked as the top teams in high school basketball in the entire nation. So yeah, Link Academy, you guys better get ready because you guys got the WNBA champions up next. I know you guys won the state champions, but hey, you guys got a big challenge, a bigger challenge. Now, don't think that this is going to be a little joke because these women, they can maul. I know you're athletically gifted. You could probably jump higher, but these women are no joke to play with. They would rain threes on you. So get ready. That's just me joking a little bit, but that would be exciting to watch. And man, I want to know, what is your opinion about this? Because I know some people would like to defer and with my opinion and Clay Travis's opinion because, like, yes, it's true. Like, these are two different leagues, two different genders, and honestly, I don't think this is a good battle in terms of like having peace within the sport of basketball, but it will solve a lot. One thing that Clay Travis did mention in the video, I'm going to play it for you all so that way you guys can understand. His goal was not to trash the WNBA. His point was to explain how men have an advantage over women when it comes down to athletics. And he feels like boys should not compete in girls' sports or men shouldn't compete in women's sports. I'm going to play it for you all so you guys can hear how he articulated his point.
And I'll keep the million that I already had. We'll probably raise tens of millions of dollars for charity, and my overall point will be made, which is boys shouldn't be competing in women's athletics because boys are bigger, stronger, and faster, even high school boys, than grown women who are the best at playing their sport. Now, some people are like, oh, this is disrespectful. No, it's not. I could be wrong. If you think that I'm wrong, put the $1 million out there, show up, man up, woman up, prove I'm wrong, and then trash talk me. And
yeah, so originally that was his main point, was to prove that men shouldn't be competing versus women. And I also agree with that point. Biological men should not be competing with biological women. I don't think it's fair for biological women to compete versus biological men. And we live in a time period now where that's the case, and there are women who are losing at their sport, although they are the best, but because there was someone who, you know, has an athletic advantage, who isn't considered a biological woman, playing in a sport, wins a challenge, they lose. And I think that's unfair. So that's just the situation. But let me know, what's your opinion on this video? How do you feel like this matchup would turn out? And do you agree with Clay Travis? Do you agree with me? And do you defer? If not, hey, just let me know. But write it down in the comments. And if you like this video, thank you. You can continue watching videos like this by subscribing and liking. I'll see you all in the next video. I'll see y'all